Animal testing, by definition, is the use of non-human mammals in experiments that seek to control the variables that affect the behavior or biological system under study. It has been learning for hundreds of years in various places of the world, but was first seen in the writings of the 4th century BCE peoples. However, according to Facts About Animal Research, the modern era of animal research started about 150 years ago with the rise of physiology as a science, when William Harvey used animals to discover how blood circulated through the body. Researchers today use animal experimentation to test consumer products for safety and furtherment of medical understanding for treatments pertaining to diseases, cancers, and vaccines. An enormous breakthrough came in 1922 when insulin was discovered to treat diabetes during a dog experimentation, which then led to an increase in the testing of animals in hopes for more answers. The cosmetic aspect of experimentation came about when a woman used a particular brand of mascara and shortly after went blind, causing the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act to be passed in 1938 that required certain consumer products to be tested for safety before being distributed, however not meaning mandatory animal use. The controversy arises when some people think the testing is morally wrong and believe that it produces insufficient results, because oftentimes the results obtained from the animals do not correlate with those of a human, while others are utterly for the testing, saying most progress in medicine and other sciences are not possible without it, due to some important medical breakthroughs it has brought to the medical and cosmetic fields. I believe that animal experimentation should be terminated, for it is an inhumane practice and there are alternative methods to obtaining the same information. According to the New England Anti-Vivisection Society, the Animal Welfare Act, or AWA, is the only federal law that provides even minimal protection for animals in laboratories. The law, for the remaining mammals tested upon, has specific standards for their living and feeding conditions, however does not prohibit any kind of experimentation, regardless of the amount of pain or distress it might cause. Therefore, according to PETA, the animals are deprived of their natural life and can be forced to inhale toxic fumes, be immobilized in restraint devices for hours, have holes drilled into their skulls, have their skin burned off, have their spinal cords crushed, and even more during experimentation without laws to stop it. Luckily, there are alternatives to these horrors. Although there are hundreds of options, there are three exceptional substitutes. Cruelty Free International and Neves agree on the top alternatives, both starting with vitro, or tests on human cells or tissues in a test tube to examine the reaction the product has on it. Second are computer models and simulations, which provide a more realistic way to test new therapies due to the fact that they can conduct virtual experiments based on existing information and mathematical data. Third is microdosing, which is giving humans very low quantities of a drug to test the effects on the body on the cellular level without affecting the whole body system, to see how humans react to it. Those three alternatives all produce more accurate results for human medical and consumer product advancements because they are all performed on humans or on their cells rather than an animal whose body system doesn't fully align with a human's. They are also more cost-effective, cruelty-free, practical, expedient, and environmentally friendly. I'm a supporter of the discontinuance of animal experimentation. Are you?